politician, man. You done such a great job selling out the country with your business plan. Well, you forget a round of applause for all the work you're doing. Decisions where you make will left the country in a ruins, yo. Strictly personal gain you're pursuing, so the tax rate higher than the planes where you're fluent.
Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now, oh, look at me now. Ayo, ayo.
Me a looking better on the journey, full speed, double decker. No time fi stop, so you get stop wrecker. Acting at the street, yo dog eat dog, and a be among when I turn up like setter. So you have to skiller than Messi shoemaker, like when Walter Boy the Azteca. When you did that, when no on a one barefoot pandit or hot stepper. So we don't know where tomorrow might bring, but a PMP a win today. People's National Party, and that we say. Push all the way, yeah. So long we make we talk, when we want to talk, we have enough to say. We don't know for your good, we country stay. PMP not in a holiday. From your love, Mama P, make we sing it all. Step up, step up.
It seems that gone are the days when dancehall and reggae artists used to burn out politicians, the system, the establishment. It is a dawn of a new day. Does it seem that enough artists are selling out or getting less rebellious? Are these artists just having a newfound respect for the political process and democracy on a whole? Are they just exercising their rights? Is Jamaica so influenced by the United States that it is mimicking the practice of big-name artists endorsing political leaders? That should not be the case. Our situation is opposite, because the political climate as we know it is completely different. In the US, it is not known for political violence and rampant corruption. Reggae and dancehall is a rebellious music. It lashes out about the system of wrong. These wrongs still exist the last time I checked. Maybe our artists think the situation is getting much better. Maybe the promises made by politicians are now more convincing. I think that the fire still needs to be burning. I think we are becoming a little too soft, more forgiving and much more forgetful. There is less music burning out of fire nowadays. The artists are acting like all is well, and they seem to be losing focus. In this last election, both political parties were endorsed by big-name artists. Some entertainers who made their presence felt, whether it be through dub plates or performance, were Mavado, Demarco, Popcaan, Ching, Beenie, Mr. Lex, Kiva, Foota and Amari. Vybz, Kartel, Pressure and Nesbeth, My Dream was the two most dominant songs, basically the theme songs for the election. Nesbeth even performed a song at the swearing-in ceremony for Prime Minister Andrew Holness. It must be noted that not all artists were willing to endorse political leaders and their parties. Some artists did send out cease and desist orders for their songs, meaning the political parties should stop using their songs without permission immediately. I'm not sure which artists these orders were sent from, what arrangement was made, what monies was paid, who gave permission, but all I know is that most of the songs continued to play even more often. It was obvious that this election was very different from others we've seen, as the artists were now sending mixed signals. Artists who once took a strong stance against politics, those whose songs once spoke out against the political violence, corruption and broken promises, were now endorsing the same people they used to burn out, performing at their political rallies, cutting dub plates, taking pictures and proudly dressing in their party colors. The action of these artists did not go unnoticed, and they were condemned by some of their peers for their not so common behavior. However, some artists agreed with the new practice and defended their peers by saying they were providing a paid service and it was all about business. At the end of the day, is it ever okay to compromise, put monetary gain at the expense of your reputation and the cause you once stood up for? Will this make your music credible and believable as an artist? Is that not the definition of what selling out is? Artists even try to justify the actions and compare the behavior to that of Bob Marley decades back when he had a peace concert to bring Manley from the PNP and Siaga from the JLP together to stop the political violence and bloodshed in the streets. This is not the case here. This was mostly driven by money, financial gain than a righteous intention to facilitate peace. Don't get me wrong, every artist like every person has a right to be a part of the process of democracy. But as a dancehall artist, you are basically a political commentator for the people, the voice and ambassador for the poor people, and you should tackle the issues of political corruption and violence. And when you endorse a system that you lash out against, it kinda sounds hypocritical. Understand that music is a business and artists are trying to capitalize and maximize their earning potential. And when you are getting paid double and triple your regular performance fee, it is an offer that is hard to turn down. But when you endorse something that you yourself don't believe in for money, you are leading some of your not so well thinking fans astray, giving them mixed signals. Artists should understand that politicians are quick to capitalize on the fact that everybody understands the language of music and their motive is to win over the masses, which translates into more vote. They will use these artists as a vehicle to drive the people to them. But that's where an artist has to be responsible and know where to draw the line and stand his ground and be about what he sings about. Legendary dancehall artist Bounty Killer made a post on his Instagram congratulating Andrew Holness on his victory. He went on to say that he is not endorsing PNP or JLP. Jamaica is his party, and advised the leader to deliver on his promises of a brighter day and tax cut. He also noted that PNP not taking part in the final political debate was an error. People, what do you think about these artists endorsing or performing at political rallies? Do you think it's a sellout move or is it just business as usual and part of the new generation of political wave? Do you think you could get a Marley, a Chronix, a Kabaka Pyramid, or Protege, or one of the real Rasta reggae revolutionary artists to do a dubplate endorsing a political party? I can't speak for them, but I doubt it very much. What do you think? Thank you for checking out my video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Remember, hate is a sign of weakness and insecurity. Always try to be yourself in whatever you do. If you have to wait for someone to do something so you can copy, re-edit, and post, maybe you are not as great as you think or fool to be. One love. Bless.